No, listen, I have a standing deal in my contract here at CBS 17 that we put no reptiles before my weather segment. So obviously I'm going to have a talk with somebody. A lot of questions for him. Glad he's okay, but probably never kayaking again, maybe? I don't know. Temperatures so far this year, the hottest we've experienced. Yesterday in the Triangle, 95. Today in Fayetteville, 96. Technically, it's going to be cooler tomorrow, but not a whole lot. Our forecast for Thursday, 92 here in the Triangle, 94 down in the Sandhills. And as we head into the weekend, we are going to up the humidity and the rain chances, two of our favorite things this time of year, heat and humidity. Tonight, we have no rain really to talk about, and tomorrow's another one of those days where it's a 10% chance of rain. And here's what 10% means if you're wondering. I experienced it firsthand today. Driving to work today, about 2 o'clock. I drove through a little shower, kind of off and on for 30 seconds, and that was it. By the time I got here to the studio and turned on the radar, the shower was gone. That's 10%, and that's what we're going to have tomorrow. Otherwise, it's another steamy day. It starts off in the low 70s early on. By lunchtime, we're in the upper 80s on our way to a high of 92. That heat index is still going to be in the upper 90s, though. And just imagine this. We get into the weekend, humidity is going to go even higher. Not everything is bad this time of year. We've got super sunsets, and we've got one from Jim, who lives locally, was down in Red Bay, Alabama. I have to admit, I had to look up where Red Bay, Alabama was. It is not on a bay. They've got a great water park there, and they've got great super sunsets. I'll put this on my Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook page. If you want to drop me a line of your super sunsets, make sure you send me the picture, your name, where you're from, where you took it, and tell me a story, because there's always a good story behind something as simple as a super sunset. While we're talking about what's going on in the sky, I got some updated times for Comet Neowise. We talked about this the last few days. Comets are like cats. They both have tails, but they're very hard to predict what they're going to do. So we've got some adjusted times. The morning times, it's so low in the horizon, it's almost not worth going. So the evening times have expanded a little bit. You're going to look to the northwest. You're going to go out with some binoculars. Give yourself about 10 or 15 minutes for your eyes to adjust. You can see it with your eyes, but it's going to be so much better with binoculars and camera. Just above the horizon in the northwest. Tomorrow, 9:36 to 11:28. Friday, 9:35 to 11:47. It is getting slowly higher and higher on the horizon in the evening, but lower and lower in the morning. So that's why I'm going to send you out in the evening. I'm going to send you out in hot weather tomorrow afternoon. Hot, dry, high pressure still in control, but that's going to start to move away this weekend. That'll up our rain chances, and at the same time, our humidity is going to go up. So tomorrow, 92 is going to feel like 98. But Friday, 94 is going to feel like 100. 93 on Saturday is going to feel like 103. So when the humidity goes up, the heat index goes up. And that's what we're going to have going into the weekend. Rain chances are also going to go up after tomorrow. Tomorrow's a dry day. So from 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, we'll kind of speed through the day. A few fair weather clouds here and there. There might be a speck of green, but we pretty much make it through the day with dry weather. Little different story on Friday. The morning time will start off dry. We get to lunchtime, we're still dry, but as we get into the late afternoon and early evening, you can see a few showers and thunderstorms start to pop up. So that's our next chance of rain that we really need to keep an eye out for. Tomorrow, again, hot and generally dry. 72, I wish 72, 92 degrees. 94 Friday. Will stay in the low 90s with better rain chances this weekend, and then more of the same on your 10-day forecast through most of next week.